Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2024 Volkswagen Atlas Crossport SE with technology, front wheel drive, turbo. This particular one is deep black pearl effect on the exterior with Titan black leatherette on the interior. It features keyless entry on 4 doors, LED headlights, LED turn signals and reverse lights, and LED light bar across the front of the hood. Also an illuminated front logo right there. That rugged cladding on the front here, the black cladding on the front of the grille, the scales kind of design there, and you also have that design continuing down here in the chin with a flat silver finish around the edges. The air intakes on either side are all black, whereas on the regular Atlas they actually have flat silver finish on those. Silver roof rails, black wheel package on this one, 20-inch black wheels. You have silver window sills. You also have that nice deep bow line. It's synonymous with the Atlas. It comes out of the headlights, over the wheel arches, under the door handles, into the rear wheel arch, and into the tail lights. You also have some spoiler flare on the sides here. This black little accent right here on the edge. You got that on both sides. Dual faux exhaust tips at the base of the bumper underneath the oversized reflector right here. It says SE off to the left, and if it's all-wheel drive, it'll say 4Motion on the right. Illuminated rear logo as well right there. It says Atlas just below that, and the LED light bar goes across up to, or the tail light bar goes all the way up to the logo on each side. Rear wiper, of course, is going to be standard on every trim. And then you also have a 7-pin adapter with a 5,000-pound tow hitch down here right there. Let's take a look at the inside of this guy. As we open it up, you're going to see this brushed aluminum kind of finish right here. It's a kind of a smoke brushed aluminum finish. You also have perforated leatherette here and regular leatherette separated by a contrast stitch right here. And then you also have a contrast stitch down here on the arm pad, leatherette there, and bottle or cup storage here. Your lift gate button is right here. I can actually lift up on that guy right there to open the hatch and lift up and hold. And I can close that same hatch so I can do contactless pickup from the driver's seat. Very nice. Stainless steel scuff plate right here, just inside the door. Power lumbar here, forward, back, and up and down is handled here, and then seat back adjust here. You have a carbon fiber pattern right here on this edge, the bolster edge of the seat right there. It's hemmed in by a contrast stitch on both sides that goes up the bolster here, behind the shoulders, and goes back to the back of the seat here. Diamond stitch leatherette here. These seats are heated and ventilated. You have a manually adjusted headrest right here with this button here. Double contrast stitch around that as well. The double contrast stitch also on the arm pad here. And as we look at the back here, there's a look at your seats in the back. The diamond stitching continues on the 2 outboard seats, fold down armrest in the middle with 3 adjustable headrests. And as we do actually climb into the car here, Volkswagen's digital cockpit, this is now standard on all 2024 models here, with the multicolor display here. You have multiple views that you can use here. Hitting the view button will change that. So I can hit the view button, and that's going to go to this guy right here with the squares and the adaptive cruise control icon there. And then you also have, or animation I should say, and then you also have this guy here with speed, and then you have this one here with the driving data. Now on SE Tech trims, SE and SE Tech trims, when you see this driving data display in the middle, you can actually arrow down or arrow up and take that away. You can have date and time, or you can have it with speed, or just blank, just like that. So I'm going to go back to the driving data one. You can also change what's displayed on the left and the right side by hitting these tabs here. This tab here does gear display, full tank display, assist systems, operating temps, start stop, no display, fuel economy, average economy. I'm just going to go back to gear display there and hit OK. And then on the right side, I can do the same thing by hitting this button on the right side. I can do acceleration, time, speed, acceleration, time, compass, destination info, settings, no display, distance or time, or average speed. I'm going to put navigation in there, and it's going to say route guidance is not active. So when I'm doing Apple CarPlay or Android Auto navigation on this car, the next turn will show up right there. Now, this one has the double stacked vents over here on the left and also on the right, and that brushed aluminum finish goes across the dash, behind the infotainment screen, and into the front doors up there, and also into the back doors, if you can see that back there. So that continues all the way across. I have automatic headlights here too. So I've got these turned on so you can actually see the LED light bar light up and the logo light up. You also have poor weather lights right here as well. And there's your mode button, of course. Max defrost here and rear defrost right there. The coin box for storage is gone. You have paddle shifters on the steering wheel on either side. You do get adaptive cruise control, so I can turn it on and off right here just by pushing that button there. It shows up on the screen right here. This little grayed out symbol right here is for your adaptive cruise control. Once I set a speed, it shows there. When it's gray, it tells me that it's on but not active. It turns green when it's actually active. This also shows my drive mode. Right now I'm in sport mode, and then that little racing flag tells me that. And then there's my miles to empty right there. I have 105 miles to empty. On the tip of the turn signal stalk here, there's a button at the tip. That brings up your safety, your assist systems. So there's lane assist. I can arrow down using this arrow button right here, or arrow up. There's adaptive cruise control, regular cruise control, my side assist, rear traffic alert, front assist, and I can actually close out of that as well. I do have the telescoping steering wheel, so pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, set it where you want, and then just lock it back. Over here on the infotainment screen, this is the big, this is what the hullabaloo was about. Everybody talks about this screen. No buttons, no knobs. It's just touchscreen. It does do gesture control too. You can see 3 little dots down here at the base. That means I can go one more that way. Now I'm all the way to the right there with that one highlighted. I can go back to the opposite direction here. So gesture control on those 3 there. I do also have gesture control coming down and going back up. Pretty cool. Now, on the screen, just like your cell phone at home, when the iPhone first was the first phone with no buttons, people freaked out. But here we go. And push the button right there. Okay, so that square right there brings up this home screen here. This one brings up this home screen here. I can also go up. There's more stuff right there. And then hitting that home button brings me back to the split screen. There's my auto start, stop, shut off. In this little square, I can actually swipe. It is not gesture controlled because it's a subfolder. So subfolders are not going to be gesture controlled. There's my tire pressures, and there's my oil level as well. So I've got those 3 right there. This button right here brings up the sync, the climate control. So I've had climate control here. Here's my fan speed right here in the middle. My vents are set up right there. Also, my heated and ventilated seat control is right here. So I can turn on my ventilated seat just by tapping once. The driver and passenger both get those, so there's one over here as well. Heated seats are the same way. They start on high, then medium, then low, then off. And that's how you turn them on and off. The sync button pairs both sides. I can hit the plus or minus right here to adjust my temperature, and I can also do the slider down here, which everybody talks about how this isn't backlit. It's not, but I can swipe from blue to red to go warmer, red to blue to go cooler. I'm going to go warmer, and there you have it. I can do that on either side. My volume controls right here in the center. You can see that on the slider right there. To quickly mute, I go from plus to minus, and that'll quickly mute it. Otherwise, it'll go up. I can blast it, but I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm not messing with that at all. Okay, so over here in the door panel, I talked about this perforated leatherette here and also this contrast stitch. That carries through right here across the dash and underneath the infotainment screen into the door panel on the other side. You get gloss black here, piano black. I hope you like piano black because you get a lot of it. There's your tray right there. Push back. You have storage on this side. On this side, I should say, with 2 USB-Cs that are backlit. Over here on this side, that's a wireless charger. I can push that to close it. I also have start stop right here, and then my park button is right here. The park button's here. Everything else on the shifter, the shift by wire shifter here, is done on this little nub. It has reverse, neutral, drive, and sport, and I can toggle between drive and sport just by flicking this little lever back. I'm going to go ahead and go over the cup holder here. Stadium seat style cup holder here. This one's a little taller than this one here, so they don't have lids fighting for supremacy on the way home, and you get storage right here. So back to this shifter here. I want to go ahead and put it in reverse for you. Just push up on this little shifter here. It chimes like an Audi. There's my backup screen right there. I do get trajectory steering, so I turn the wheel left, it goes accordingly. Turn the wheel right, it goes accordingly that way as well. I do also have the green line, it signifies straight back, and then the red line signifies where my bumper is. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in park. Just push on that guy, the camera goes away. I do have a speaker up here now. There's no storage bin up here now. And then up here on this part right here, I have 3 buttons right here for home link right there, and then a Bluetooth button there, digital compass off to the side. Up here, I have a power sunshade and a panoramic sunroof. This little slider right here does the sunshade. This one does the sunroof. So I can open that guy up right there, and that pane of glass stacks on top of that one. The sunshade goes all the way back. Pop-up windscreen right there. Over here in the glove box, I do also have manuals right here, tire warranties in there, and seatbelt clip protectors right there. Passenger seat over here is manual, so this guy right here does sliding forward and back. Over on the side here, I have a lever for the seat back, and then also this one raises and lowers the seat in a pumping fashion. There's bottle and cup storage there. Seat is still ventilated, and you do also have storage in here. A USB-C off to the side here for storage. You have a drop-in safe you can put in here. You also can put a medium-sized purse in here as well. Let's take a look at the back seats. There's a look at your wheels right there. This one comes in at $45,286. Extras on this one are going to include $1,200 for the power sliding sunroof, power sliding and tilting sunroof, $595 for the black wheel package, $405 for the auto dimming home link mirror, $296 for the Mojo mats and the heavy duty trunk liner, $275 for a 3rd year prepaid maintenance, taking you to 30,000 miles, and then $1,425 for destination brings you to $45,286. There's another look at those wheels. In the door panel back here, more of that brushed aluminum finish right here. Sunshades built into both doors, and then you also have an arm pad down here with a contrast stitch, and then 3 separate compartments down here for storage. Here's a look at the seats back here in the back. You get that diamond stitch set up on that leatherette seat there. This one here, the middle seat has a fold down armrest. It's squishy yet firm. Those adjustable headrests right there. And as you look right here, I have lots of leg room here. I'm wearing my Reese's peanut butter socks today. Peanut butter cup, I should say. Awesome. And then there's pockets on both sides. Vents right here. Little storage cubby here. 2 USB-Cs down here that are backlit, and a 3-prong plug-in right there for charging your laptop. Here's a look through from the back to the front right there, and a look up at your panoramic sunroof. Let's take a look at the rear seat, the rear hatch. There's another look at those wheels there. Super nice there. And between the T and the L is where you squeeze to open the hatch. Looking in here, Mojo mats right here, the carpet squares to cover the gap. When you fold these seats down, they do fold completely flat, but there's a little bit of a gap, so these carpet squares cover that. Cargo blocks right here. You also have a recessed trunk light over here on this side, and then you have this bag hook right here. Over on this side, you also have a 12-volt charger port there, a recessed trunk light, and you have another bag hook there. Underneath the floor here, under the cargo protection system there, if you lift up, there's a cargo cover right here with more storage compartments here. You just pull this guy out right here, and the spare tires underneath. Jack apparatus is off to the sides. And there's your button to close. This car will come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. That's 4 years, 50,000 miles, and include 3 years of included maintenance on this particular one. Also, if you buy from me in Bommarito, St. Peter's, I'm going to give you an additional 3 years of free maintenance for a total of 6. That's a local deal only. You have to come to my dealership to redeem those. Also, if you buy from me in Bommarito, St. Peter's, I'm going to give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in this car or another one like it, give me a call. 636-290-4257. 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great day.